Hello everyone, welcome to my political journalism news channel. The story for today is Taiwan's president has visited Army reservists training under a new scheme to bolster war readiness, a program given added impetus from Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which echoes China's animosity towards the island. The war in Ukraine has stirred debate in Chinese-claimed Taiwan about its own readiness and tactics should Beijing ever make good on threats to take the island by force. Taiwan's government announced late last year a reform of the training of its reserve forces, including doubling down on combat and shooting exercises. Under the new program that began this month, reservists get 2 weeks of training, rather than the previous 5 to 7 days, and spend more time on combat training like firing guns. Observing the training at the Nanshipu firing range outside the capital Taipei, President Tsai Ing-wen, dressed in full military fatigues including body armor, said reservists were specifically getting trained in areas close to their homes. The recent situation in Ukraine once again proves that the protection of the country, in addition to international solidarity and assistance, depends on the unity of the whole people, she said, flanked by her top security officials. Defense Minister Chu Kuo-cheng told reporters there were many lessons they could learn from Ukraine, where he said people were being given guns and sent to fight after only a few days of training. For our reservists, if they train for between 7 and 14 days a year, that gives us a lot more confidence. Taiwan has been gradually shifting from a conscript military to a volunteer-dominated professional force. But Reuters has reported the switch was troublesome and has led to a gutting of the 31 million strong reserve force. Some complained of wasting time on pointless drills and lectures during retraining. The new system is being trialed in the first 3 quarters of this year on about 15,000 reservists and will be reviewed in the 4th quarter to see whether it will continue. Taiwan and Ukraine's armed forces are both undermanned and undergunned compared to their giant neighbors. Ms. Tsai has championed the concept of asymmetric warfare to make the military more mobile, harder to attack and better able to survive and strike back in a war, as Beijing steps up what Taipei views as its threats against the island. Reservists are part of that plan. The Defense Ministry has been heavily promoting the new scheme on its social media channels, showing pictures of reservists carrying out live fire drills and being greeted by flag-waving children shouting messages of support. Freddie Lim, an independent politician who sits on Parliament's Defense and Foreign Affairs Committee, told Reuters the Russian invasion of Ukraine has made many Taiwanese more determined to defend the island and has boosted public support for reservist training reform and civil defense. In the past, before Ukraine, we were called alarmist when we made these efforts. That's not the case anymore, he said. Like Ukraine, I believe we have a very strong will to defend our country. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.